Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
All right. I'll come down 3, 2, 1. Hi, it's Wingnut from iHeart Radio. We are here today at VIERA Builders Sienna Model at the Stonecrest neighborhood, and I'm here with Chef Kyle of 28 North Gastropub, or 28 North if you want to shorten it. I'm excited to see you, friend. It's been a minute.
It's been too long. It's great to be here.
Love your restaurant, love the food you make, and as we get geared up towards the holidays, you decided to go ahead and make and show us how to make some very special holiday food.
Yeah, obviously it's always very hectic around the holidays, a lot of excitement going on. So what I'm showing you today is a couple variations on different quiches that can be prepared the day of or even 2-3 days ahead of time.
And the great thing about quiche, not just for the holidays, quiche is good anytime.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
It's one of like a brunch staple, right?
Oh yeah. It's great during the summertime, great during the fall, it's great.
Well, let's let not me keep you from quiching. Let's get into it. What are the two different quiches here that we're talking about?
All right, so we got a couple of options here. This one is a bacon cheddar broccoli quiche.
Whoa, you said all the right things. Bacon, cheddar, and broccoli.
Yeah. Over here we've got a ham and Swiss quiche. The one I'm going to show you is a vegetarian kind of spin on
that works too.
What we have here is a 9-inch pie shell that's been par-baked. We kind of docked it with a fork a little bit.
Okay.
To save yourself some time and stress, you can just get...
I have a question.
So.
For quiche, isn't it made mostly of eggs?
Yes.
So how are we doing this? Is this eggless?
No, so some vegetarians don't consider eggs meat.
Okay, all right, that makes sense. Okay, so there is eggs going in
It's a
this.
meatless option.
Okay, all right, okay. Continue, I'm sorry.
It's all good. So we're taking a 9-inch store-bought pie crust because it's already crazy around the holidays typically.
Yeah.
So why make yourself more stressed out? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some shredded spinach. I like to build the stuff in the quiche before I dump the eggs in.
Okay.
It allows me a little bit more control over kind of spread. And we're gonna take a little bit of goat cheese here.
What else? Are those tomatoes?
We got some roasted tomatoes. There's some beautiful cherry tomatoes, a little bit of olive oil, garlic, salt, and pepper. Right?
Did you roast those yourself, or you can get them in cans too, right?
You can get them in cans, or in this case, we just did them in a cast iron skillet, just a little, or in the oven, 500 degrees. We got a mixture here of eggs, heavy cream, salt, and pepper. I mean, it's the holidays. Skip. Whisk it together, use an immersion blender. Either way, we're just gonna dump this in. Gonna go slowly so we don't move any of our ingredients there.
Oh, that's a good tip.
And we're gonna kind of swirl it around. Fill it not quite to the top because it is going to rise a little bit because those eggs are acting as a leavener. And then we're gonna go ahead and throw this in a 350-degree oven.
How long does it go in for?
Anywhere from 45 to 50 minutes.
Okay. Oh, we got a little spill, but it's okay. It's the holidays. That's why we'll get an in-law to clean that up. Well, as we talked about with the holidays, and we're making these great-looking quiches, I also heard and am aware of maybe some holiday festive drinks.
Oh yeah, I mean, who doesn't drink around the holidays, right?
Exactly. So what is it that we have for the drinks?
We are going to be making a cold brew salted caramel bourbon cocktail.
Interesting. So when you say the word cold brew, you're brewing the coffee cold. This isn't like for me at home, I take hot coffee, I put it over ice, and then call it a day.
Yeah, no, we take fresh ground coffee, 4 times as much water, and just let it steep in the refrigerator overnight and call it a day. Okay, well, let's get to that. And while we get to making our drinks, I also want to talk to you a little bit about holiday traditions and stuff. Like, is there one tradition for the holidays that you did as a kid? I would say the monkey bread that we're going to show in a little bit. Okay, so that's a little teaser. Yeah, there we go. Teaser is what he said. So you would make monkey bread as a child. Is there anything else? Like, did you play games? Did you open presents early? We didn't open presents early. My parents were pretty tight on that, but we would always play Taboo. Taboo, we always go guys versus girls. Is that the one with the buzzer? Yeah. The buzzer, I know my buzzer, games. The timer. Okay. It got heated. There was no fisticuffs, but as you've gotten older, any new traditions that you've adopted? No, we just bring new people into Taboo. Well, there you go. If it ain't broke. There you go. For me and my family, we like to watch the holiday episodes of Friends. Okay. My mom is a huge Friends nerd. I'm a huge Friends nerd. Yeah. And then as a kid, we would always do the one present on
New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
And I would try and find the biggest one or the shiniest one. So let's get into the...
New Year's Eve?
Christmas Eve, what did I say?
You said New Year's Eve.
Oh, well,
let's get ready.
It's my birthday anyway. All right, so like we discussed during the holidays, drinking is kind of a family tradition as well.
Yeah.
We are making what again?
This is our salted caramel cold brew. This is actually a drink we offer on brunch at the restaurant.
Okay. Salted caramel, is it separate from the cold brew, or are you putting the two together?
Yep, we're going to finish it with a bourbon caramel that we make. I can tell you how to make that. It's super simple.
Okay.
We got a little bit of heavy cream, and we're going to finish it with some smoked sea salt.
Okay, well, let's start to build.
So what we have here is 1.5 ounces of your choice of bourbon. We also have about 1 ounce of heavy cream, because you got to make it rich, and 4 ounces of that cold brew that we talked about earlier.
And how long did the cold brew go in the fridge?
Overnight.
So you just set it and forget it?
Yep.
All right, it's like a Ron Pro Peel kind of thing.
Yep, and then just dump it through a strainer. Obviously, you don't want coffee grounds in your coffee. And then you got cold brew for 3-4 days.
And you're going to pour it here over crushed, cubed?
Oh yeah, so what we have here is just some cubed ice. We're going to pour it over there nice and slowly. Alrighty. And this is something you can kind of batch out ahead of time.
Sure.
Finish it with some whipped cream, because why not? And then we've got that delicious caramel that we were talking about.
So there's booze in the caramel and there's booze in the drink.
Oh yeah, because you know what? It's that time of the day.
Look at that.
A little bit of smoked sea salt. And salt is the key to any good kind of sweet and savory dish.
That's what I was going to say. Counterbalances, I guess, is the word for all that. All right, so I'll be the lucky one, I guess, to try this thing.
Let me help you out there.
Hey, look at that. This is so you don't mess up the face. We don't want to mess up the goods. Oh, that's good. That's good. This is going to hang out with me over here, if you don't mind. While we move on to our next step. This is delicious. We're moving on to monkey bread.
Yep.
All right, so this seems fairly explanatory, I guess. All right, so I see we've got some biscuits here. We're going to start making our monkey bread.
Yep.
Right? What goes into this? It seems self-explanatory right now.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take prepackaged biscuit dough. In this case, we're using the butter tasting because, I mean, Paula Deen taught me everything tastes better with butter. So we're just going to take 3 cans of that, and we're going to cut them into quarters. And then once they're all cut up, we're going to toss them in a bag with some cinnamon sugar, and we're going to bake it off.
Okay. So, well, let's get our ingredients.
All right.
Now, when it comes to biscuit making, have you ever made your own biscuits?
Oh, yeah. All the time.
Is it labor intensive?
It can be.
Okay.
It can be.
I'm going to have another sip here of this delicious drink.
For something like this, you're thinking about the morning, you're trying to feed a bunch of people.
Okay.
You're trying to take shortcuts in a way that you're covering this with cinnamon and sugar. Nobody's going to worry about whether or not you made the biscuit dough.
If you want to put in, it takes like an hour or two to make biscuits from scratch. If you want to put that work in, by all means, go for it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm not going to say no.
Okay. So let's throw these in. Like you said, you just got cinnamon and sugar, right?
Yep. So there's a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of white sugar, and a little bit of brown sugar.
Okay.
And the reason I'm using a bag will make sense here in just a minute. All right. And so we're going to zip it up.
Doesn't need to be airtight because you need it to flop around, right?
Nope. Want to make sure we're evenly coated. If you got any pieces that are kind of clumping together, just kind of reach in there, break them apart, and then once we're coated, we're gonna dump them into our pan.
And that's it. There's no butter. Well, there's butter in the biscuits, but there's no butter to get the cinnamon sugar mix onto the. Okay.
Nope. And the real secret, you thought the biscuits was the secret before, is the butterscotch pudding mix.
Oh, that's okay.
All right. So this is something that my sister, and she was bothered by me several times the other day asking for this recipe.
Because is this a secret recipe?
It's her recipe.
Okay.
And so she might have gotten it off the internet, but she didn't tell me that. And so she made it a point to emphasize the Jell-O instant pudding, the butterscotch pudding. And so what she does is she'll layer it in a layer of the biscuits.
Okay. Now the form for our monkey bread here, did you bring that from home?
Yeah, actually.
Okay, because it seems, no joke, it seems like maybe it's been in your family for quite some time.
A little bit.
I would say that this is something I would find at maybe a grandma's house.
Yeah.
So it looks like it's been around for a while.
It has been around for a while, and it is only used for one thing and one thing only.
So there's your additional family tradition to all this. This dish has been around for a while, continues to make the one dish and one dish only.
Exactly.
You're not making fruit. What's the one thing in the holidays no one likes? Fruitcake?
Fruitcake? No.
Yeah. Monkey bread is the family favorite.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
And, I mean, you can see why with the amount of sugar.
Yeah, brown sugar and yeah.
So I'm just going to throw some more of these in here. A nice.
And you don't push it down? We're not weighting it?
No. It'll as it expands, it'll kind of fill in those crevices, and you'll see once it comes out of the oven how there's a dramatic reveal.
Oh, okay.
Gotta brace you for that. So now once we can't see the butterscotch pudding, we're gonna sprinkle in some more.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. So basically, almost like a third of the packet. Yep. Put more dough down, third of the packet, put more dough down.
Yep, in between each layer.
I see your method here. Yep. I'm picking up what you're putting down, which is biscuits and butterscotch.
Oh, man. Tell me that's not going to be good. Alrighty, and then from there, no sense in wasting it.
No, use it all. You got it.
Sprinkle the rest of that in there.
All you're doing is adding flavor.
Exactly. And easy cleanup, just throw that in the garbage. We're going to throw this in the oven, 350 degrees for about 30 to 35 minutes, depending on your oven.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's plop her in, which is the correct cooking term, plop her in.
Exactly.
All right, so let's bring out your family tradition, the final product. I'm excited to see this. Not a lot, good ingredients went into it, but not a lot of ingredients. So it's perfect for the family on a holiday morning.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, let's check this thing out.
All right. And now, thinking to yourself, how are you going to eat that?
I know, right? Is it, so you're supposed to flip it. You don't just dump it out.
Nope.
Okay.
Flip it over. And this is where having a good nonstick or a lot of pan spray, I trust this pan, so
okay.
We're going to go for it. Ready?
I'm ready. So it all comes together really well. We saw all the ingredients go in, and that's a new tradition we can try that your family has had for a couple years. I guess now it's just time to dig in to all this. Do you have a favorite part of the monkey bread?
Any part that's going to be a little crispy on the edges.
All right, so is the outside better than here?
I prefer the outside,
okay.
But it's all the best parts of a cinnamon roll. So.
All right, so excuse me for not having gloves, but I am going to dig in on this little piece right here. Well, we'll use a little piece here. Dude. When you got the one with the butter in it.
Oh, yeah.
The biscuits with the butter. Well, now I got to chase it down. Sorry. All right, so when it comes to the holidays, obviously we've had some boozy drinks, and there will be plenty of boozy drinks, but there are children involved with the holidays too. We want to make a drink for any underage family members, and it looks like we've got something set up here. What are we doing?
Oh yeah, this one's super simple. We're going to call it jungle juice.
Okay.
Make them excited about drinking it. It's super simple. Any combination of fruit juices will do. In this case, we're doing pomegranate and pineapple juice. And the beauty of this recipe is you can do it in any and all ratios that you would like. And so we're going to do 50-50. And if you kind of pour it slowly.
Hey, I like the way it looks. That's Instagrammable.
Right? And then a little fun, you can get your kids involved in this. Just slap your mint. You smell that more?
Okay, I do now. All right. I wasn't sure if you were just being funny.
Nope. It just kind of perfumes the mint a little bit.
Okay.
And, yeah.
All right. This one's for me again, too. Oh, that's good. I don't drink a lot of pomegranate juice in my life, but that's really, really good.
It's full of antioxidants. I don't know what they are, but...
Yeah, I like the pineapple in it, though. Like you said, the kids can make it. You can make this in batches. You're obviously serving it over ice. Would you like crush the ice in it and maybe make it a little fun?
I like whole
cubes. Like a
Slurpee. But if you can get Sonic ice, if you can get crushed ice.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Crushed ice is great. It's great for cocktails. It's great for mocktails. But if you don't have that, cubed ice will do. Cool.
Perfect for the kids. Perfect for the holidays for the children as well. Well, Kyle, again, thank you. Everything you made was so good. The drink, the monkey bread, we got quiches here. And all this is obviously to create new family traditions. They're good year-round. Really want to thank you for sharing your family tradition with us, and can't thank you enough for helping us out.
Well, it was my absolute pleasure being here, and any chance I get to share this kind of stuff with people, I'm more than happy to do it.